What up, YouTube? It's Coffee back at it, and oh my goodness, y'all seen that ish? Oh boy's nose was twisted in a way like I've never seen before. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's some whole other issue. See the clip of how it happened, which, from my understanding, comment anyone who tapped into that fight last night. Just your thoughts on the fight or the whole UFC card in general. Anything that, you wanted to comment on regarding it. The best fights, the best moments of the card, whatever. But seemingly, I guess this was a real competitive fight until Marcel McCain landed this knee on Blake Perry, which is the dude with the flucked up nose. And you heard the commentators like, oh, I love it. He wants more. They're going to let him fight. Like, what do you guys think? Should they have called the fight off right then there at the moment, or let him fight? But ultimately, McCain won via TKO, technical knockout. And, that's what it was. But there's also a video out there. I didn't include it in here because I got a feeling the powers that be would not be too, I don't know. I feel like they would fuck with me. But I shared the link below to dude getting his nose fixed. And I hope he got it fixed up good. Because I tell you from personal experience, I've had my nose broke numerous times. Like, no BS, at least 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get that thing broke, a pretty good break in there the first time, it breaks very easily, but like, for real, you could sneeze too hard and your nose is re-broke, or I don't know, tussling around, play fighting with one of your friends or something, like someone's trying to fuck around, kidding around, putting you in a playful headlock, and your nose is broke. Like, it's just crazy after. But I hope his nose got fixed good, because I tell you, one time when I got my ish really broke bad, I've never been able to breathe right again, can't sleep right. So hopefully, this guy being in the UFC, having good trainers and everything, they fixed it good for him probably, you know what I mean? There's a funny story out there. Everyone knows Steve-O from Jackass doing some kind of stunt. Comment anyone if you guys remember this, if you've heard the story. He was doing some kind of stunt at one point, and his nose got broke and healed wrong or something. And then when they were doing a Comedy Central roast of someone, he had someone punch it back into place. Like, I don't know if it was Tyson or someone, like, re-break it for him, and someone who was there fixed it, and he's been good ever since. So maybe I just need to have someone break my joint for me. But man, that was like mean and vicious the way dude's nose looked. And then when you watch the clip of the knee, obviously it's in slow-mo, so we can't get a real understanding of what that impact was like. But seeing it and then seeing the aftermath and result is like, damn, that did that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that ish was just crazy, bruh. Moving along to some hip-hop news, man. Gonna, give an update regarding a story that we've already been covering, and that's Mase and Fabio Foreign, right? Mase done re-emerged on the rap world again. The Oracle 2, he's on this mission to expose Diddy as, how evil Diddy is and all the artists he's exploited and took advantage of, etc., etc. And then an old story of Mase dealing with Fabio Foreign re-emerges, where we hear of this $5,000 deal. And everyone's just like, what? Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just mind-blowing. I just don't see any kind of way where you could be signing a hip-hop talent to a deal, whether it's a management deal, a label deal, or whatever deal, where you get 5 bands. It makes no sense. There's no way a $5,000 deal can be good business. You know what I mean? And Mase has told the story before where, like, it was Fabio Foreign and 2 other dudes, and they were a drill group as a collective known as Demons or something like that, and he tried to sign them, and the label didn't want them because they were going by Demons. It's like, well, if they wanted them and the name was just the problem, they have just changed their name? You know what I mean? But Mase goes on to talk about each dude was going to get 5 bands, and the middleman that was supposed to take him the money stole the money and ran off on him. It all sounds like some fast talking nonsense, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Individuals who just, you feel like they're sleazy, greasy, and you can't trust them, and you really can't, but they talk fast and start throwing different facts around and moving this and changing that, and in the end you're like, what the fuck did they say? Like, are they just talking a bunch of greasy-ish trying to confuse me? You know what I mean? And that's what it sounds like Mase is doing here, because after Fabio Foreign appeared on $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Wallow and spoke about this, everyone's been in an uproar again, like, damn, how's Mase going to be trying to ish on Diddy? You know what I mean? And he's super foul. Like, you know what I mean? He's talking about Diddy, and look how he did Fabio Foreign. Well, now Mase goes on $1 million worth of game, and as I was just talking about, all that fast talking con man, you know what I'm saying, sleazy salesman-ish that individuals do when they're just trying to run game. That's what it, to me, I listened to the vast majority of the episode. Comment anyone out there who you tapped into the episode, and let me know what you guys think, if you concur with me or not. But now Mase is talking about something about a $750,000 deal or something, or 75, like, in that Fabio owed him money, so he did this and that. Like, it just all sounds like some nonsense. And Mase is spitting all this BS game and then talking about, yeah, people want to talk greasy about Mase, but they don't. Like, yo, you're talking about a $5,000 contract. Use a Grimeball, man. And then you take that and you look at the other ish with the preaching and passing that collection plate around. Like, I don't trust what Mase is saying one bit. And that just kind of goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, as fans of hip hop or whatever it may be, individuals in the limelight, how you never really know what motherfuckers is talking about. They might try to put one picture out there to the people and it's something totally else, you know? But we're going to do more videos about this, where we're going to break down that appearance of Mase on $1 million worth of game. But right now, I just kind of wanted to touch base on this episode, you know, in a summary type way, you know. So comment, what do y'all think, man? Is Mase a Grimeball? Did Mase take advantage of Fabio Foreign? Something else individuals in the media are pointing out is, like, Mase didn't have a label. Mase wasn't managing hip-hop talent. It seems like Mase, just being someone who, you know, an artist on the come up may have seen in the limelight before, might be like, oh, I can trust this guy, he can put me on, he can do this and that for my career. And at the end of the day, all he really did was pimp you and rob you. Next up, man, a little more hip-hop news. We're talking about Kanye West. Eagle-eyed Kanye West fans have took notice that he filed some kind of new trademark for this logo. You see, it's like two circles, one in the other. One's like jagged and the other's not. And I guess it's like filed about goods and services or something like that. And there's been talks of Kanye wanting to have like a clothing line in stores. So the fans that I refer to as eagle-eyed, when I use that term, if you guys recall, like how the Eminem fan base always seems to like notice little stuff in album art or little things, Easter eggs hidden in different stuff that pops out on social media or whatever, and have figured out new projects coming out before they're even announced. Like, the Kanye fans are like that as well. So it seems Kanye's got something coming, you know, and you know, people are thinking it's this clothing line. All right, y'all, to close things out, man, there's just this interesting reports coming out in the media, you know, where they're talking about who's the richest athlete, or not athlete, who's made the most money in sports ever, right? And from my understanding, they're talking about like contractually made playing, made as a brand, selling goods or things like that, or doing endorsement deals, just kind of all of it added together as one, you know. And they're like saying it's not who you think it would be. In the names that they're throwing out there is, of course, Floyd Money Mayweather, Michael Jordan, and Tom Brady, right? They're like, it's not none of them. Guess who it is? And they say Vince McMahon. Now, I guess, I mean, I don't know. You know, when you see stuff like this, it's hard to really calculate it or anything like that. Like, let me know if you guys think that's true, that Vinnie Mac made more money than any of them. But WWE being sports entertainment, I don't know if you would fall into the same category as them. Who knows? You guys let me know what you think. But it's interesting to see Vinnie Mac's name come up here, as we know the recent news of him stepping down and retiring, with this whole scandal being exposed as far as the hush money he's paid for different affairs that he's had in the Titan Sports WWE offices over the years. You know what I mean? I'm still wondering who leaked this stuff out. You know, WWE's pretty tight-knit about their info, and I don't know, it's a publicly traded program company. What the fuck am I talking about? And, there's been a lot of talks over the years. Is it going to be sold? Is he going to pass it down? Like, what's going to happen? I wonder if these leaks have something to do with all that, like no matter what, I believe he still holds more shares than anyone, but I don't know. What do y'all think about this all? Let's talk about it. And that concludes this video. Jump into the comments on all this ish we just talked about. I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. More content coming. J Coffee Talk, where we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And maybe we'll get a live going tonight. I don't know. Till next time, peace.